Okay. Last I had streamed for a while. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at all this, and then we got to work on grinding for the Force the Pain. This is actually kind of the first time I've ever done like post-game stuff on stream. The international search warrant for the suspicious creator of the IDA computer virus, which is to blame for recent network problems, is called back. The police department cited false information in the data that was given by CC Corp as the reason for this recall during the press conference. Excess data from CC Corp prompted the warrant being issued for this male suspect. Traces of data, program fixes of the creation of IDA, and sightings of IDA efforts led to search warrant. So they're not going to blame Ovan for the creation of IDA. However, claims from within the company have revealed that the submitted data was altered by none other than CC Corp NAB, conducted an investigation of the data and found 50 instances of tampering. CC Corp admitted to their wrongdoings and officially apologized for the matter. After the international search warrant was issued, many companies were sent to both CC Corp and NAB. Many came from those close to the suspect have ticketed in front of CC Corp as a result of discussions on forums. The whistleblower, in an exclusive interview by TV Trento, stated that he had to take action after seeing all the outcry from players firsthand.
The search for the man suspected of creating the virus behind the recent network troubles has concluded. The break came from a lead provided from within CC Corp, which provided authorities with crucial information. During a Kanto TV interview, the informant said that he could no longer remain silent. As news of this broke, throngs of players gathered at CC Corp to support what they claim is the falsely accused suspect.
Around 5 p.m. GMT, the Kazakhstan government announced it will abide by the guidelines set by the Security Council for the outbreak of violence in the Republic caused by its forces and the rebels. Dagalat, representatives from the rebels, has also agreed to this, leading to a ceasefire that will take place during 3 a.m. GMT time, which GMT stands for Greenwich Mean Time. According to Co-op Communications, Telos was the main cause for violence. Telos was under operation by UN forces to obstruct violence between the government and the rebels. However, it malfunctioned during a routine march. It attacked towns and injured civilians. Both sides believe the attack to be from their opponents, causing the fighting to grow exponentially. UN Security General Stillman officially admitted Telos was to blame and apologized to both sides, promising to pull back UN forces near the Kazakhstan border. He urged for both forces to cease fire. Local papers reported that the malfunction caused 2 injuries and another is reported missing. President Dronin of Kazakhstan criticized the UN forces and the UN itself for being in Talos within the borders. The reason for Talos' breakdown is yet to be determined by researchers, so that some sort of a malfunction may have occurred in the network system that controlled it.
The violent battle begun by a runaway armed robot carrying the designation of Talos has concluded. There are reports of at least 2 people injured and 1 person missing in action during the fierce fighting that occurred. All of the injured were civilians and are being cared for at local hospitals. Katakakan's President Dronin has voiced outrage at the Defense General for authorizing the use of Talos within the country.
The once suspended Salvador Ahara online jack will begin transmission once again after the case against Ahara regarding intrusion in CC Corp was dropped. Upon explaining the reason for transmitting the program again, Darren Inc. said that although the show was a little over the top and its reporters acted carelessly, Online Jack reported cases of IDA before it went out to the mainstream and continued investigating it. Many users reported the show to be back on air. Hopefully this show can reveal the identity of the virus. Too early to bring the show back. They don't understand what they have done. There's no sign of regrets from them. Many have voiced harsh criticism of the show. There's been an increase in this praise. Such comments include the program was the first to report of the IDA virus. Such a program must be shown. Ahara did his best to uncover CC Corp's plot. Near entering announced that it will continue broadcasting the show that were to be suspended, as well as air more new episodes.
After a brief absence due to charges of privacy breaches and damaged property during his most recent investigation, the ever-popular online broadcast Salvador Ahara's Online Jack is back, streaming at its normal time.
Announcement of the Ultimate Player. Our survey has selected Haseo of the world as the greatest online player. Haseo is a charismatic player who went undefeated through all 3 arenas of the world. The other day, Haseo defeated Kaihaku for the championship in the Stage Palace and accomplished an undefeated sweep of all 3 classes. It was the first time for Haseo to enter any of the tournaments. It is the first time that a player has ever accomplished such a feat in the World R2. Another reason for Haseo being selected as the Ultimate Player is because he was once a very popular PKKer called the Terror of Death. Haseo has many legends, such as taking down 100 PKers at once. He has many female fans for being mysterious yet cool. CC Corp stands firm in regards to Haseo's identity offline, as divulging in it will intrude his privacy right impulse. Okay, so let's take a look at the forums. It looks like it'll be all over for CC Corp soon. Lots of data, the huge failure at the tournament, falsifying data, and shaming the Metropolitan Police Force. No matter how big a company they are, I'm sure this is it. Some middle management guy came out and apologized profusely on TV today. Why not the company president? I guess that attitude is part of the problem. I think they're finished as a company. I saw the statement of an apology on TV too. Felt bad for the poor manager. And I got a little sick of hearing all the reporters attacking him. Yeah, I really can't stand on how they rigged the data logs and tried to set up players as the culprit. Does the CC Corp care about us at all? Based on all of our experiences I think we can say at least that they don't have the proper regard for us as customers. I quit playing the world because of the bugs. That time when we couldn't log out, on top of CC Corp's continuously insinuating responses, just made me fed up with the company. I don't understand how people can still keep paying money to CC Corp at this point. How can you keep playing a game that has no regard for you? Is it because the game is fun? There are a lot of games out there more fun than the world, you know. Is it because you've gotten attached to the game after the system administrators have screwed with you for so long? Well, I guess there's no point complaining about this to the players, but I think it's important to remember that players who voice their problems with CC Corp or get angry with each other on board like this are themselves helping CC Corp stay alive. I've been thinking about that too. The world's players have a lot of complaints about CC Corp, the system, and the version updates. They made it seem like the world was this boring game with all these horrible things in it. It felt like the people who complain about the game are the ones most addicted to it. If you really hate CC Corp and the world system are too difficult, the CC Corp just causes nothing but trouble with all this nonsense, then if you just quit playing the game, and CC Corp, which you all hate so much, would either go bankrupt or have to change their ways. What do the people do? What do the people who are still playing the world think about? Yeah, I'm pretty mad with how the CC Corp handles things, but I can't quit playing the world for some reason. It's weird, I know. I think games are just that way. As long as there's a little something to keep you interested, even if you're not totally happy, you keep logging in. You know, made a lot of friends in the world. I wouldn't want to lose them. I don't know what they look like, what their real names are. I quit playing to go back to being total strangers. I guess I'm just scared of that. If CC Corp wasn't an online gaming company, they might not be bankrupt by now. But they're at least be having some financial difficulties. There ain't the big difference between online games and other products is the question of how easily they can be replaced. Community forums are exactly an important part of the online game experience. It's a very wet system, not the kind of thing you can replace very easily. It's a very difficult task to abandon a community you're currently a member of to start a new community from scratch. You might not be able to build the same community you have now. No matter how hard you try, you might not end up in the same position you are now. The more we think like that, the harder it gets for us to leave the world. Yes, I suppose you could say we're just dependent on our personal relationship. I think we, the people, voicing our complaint, understand this the best. However, we really don't want to lose the community we have now. Even if, in the end, we know that makes CC Corp more persistent in doing things we hate. Sorry, that kind of came out of as a mess. Not at all. I can tell what you were trying to say, Apple Star. Dana said it's too. But I think it's really about personal relationship. I think those have a big effect on whether you keep playing or quit playing an online game. I agree with Kuragi and Joe said, but I also agree what Kana and you said. I don't think they'll go bankrupt. But their stock prices have dropped, and the attacks on them just keeps getting stronger, so I think they won't be able to avoid a little downsizing. LCC Corp takes this opportunity to think hard about the mistakes they've made. Although, based on the formal apology, I don't think they've been doing that at all. I just went and played the world again. I hadn't been on in so long. Man, this game really is awesome. Really? I guess the mainness is over. What a relief. I'm gonna go log in too. And finally, that took way too long. What was up with that? Maybe they took too many coffee breaks. Lol, slackers. Maintenance really did go on too long this time. I've got a few ideas about why it did. Because of the network issues was harder than expected to repair. There were no network issues. They were actually trying to prevent some third party, a hacker, from taking over the world. They used the maintenance as an excuse to implement some new quests to surprise the users. Man, I hope it's number 3, but I think it's probably just 1. We've apparently had a lot of bugs lately after all. I'll be 3,000 on number 4. Or I'll bet 3,000 on number 4. CC Corp employees all went on vacation. Okay, so we have we have Sakubo, and we have Matsu. I just adore these people. I can't stop thinking about them. I'm so jealous how good friends they are. Okay. We're almost done cleaning this out. And then we're gonna go. Okay, we're not gonna rewatch all of that like we did earlier. Boxer Tail, welcome to the stream. See you over there on Kick. Night time. I'm on the verge of finishing up Got Hacked. So we just went through all the news and stuff. We are going to grind. We're going to grind to do the Forest of Pain. So this is the first time going back into the world since we defeat Kubia. We haven't been able to properly play the game for quite some time now, thanks to a run of server and virus problems. Like, not being able to use towns or weird monsters showing up out of nowhere, or getting warped into a white room as soon as you log in. But billings were working just fine the whole time. CC Corp knew we couldn't really play the world and still took our money. It was all a scam. I wasn't going to complain if CC Corp made a formal announcement apologizing for the difficulties and a goodwill. but there's still been no announcement. And even if you call customer support and they say is we're unable to answer that question, I've completely run out of patience with this nonsense. I won't stand for it any longer. Everybody, let's protest against CC Corp. I'm with Vertical Cupid. CC Corp been screwing over their users. There's no other way to see it. In what world would there be a corporation who wouldn't make any announcement or apologies for their failure? In what world would there be a corporation that wouldn't shut down their servers, yet charge its customers money even when a critical malfunction is evident in one of its products? I'm sure CC Corp thinks we're all a bunch of morons. We'll keep paying our fees no matter what happens. No matter how lousy their patches are or how lethal the bugs are or how unable we are to even play the game properly, they think we're fools that will keep paying up. How about we all boycott their product? We'll boycott until CC Corp makes proper reparations for recent events. How's that sound? Good idea. I'm sure even CC Corp would get worried if they lost almost all of their subscriptions. They couldn't sell any of their tie-in merchandise either. I'm going to go call people on other forums right now. I'm more or less in agreement with the people who started this thread, but how effective do you think it will be to stage a boycott? Oh, from past experience, boycotts hasn't really helped much because you can't always get people to agree on the same thing. CC Corp is a large corporation and they've got the backing of Ultimate Corp behind them. I don't think it'll be so easy to shake them. I think it might be more effective to start a petition. The results will be more visible than a boycott after all. Petitions do work. Petitions do fail. Whether you start a boycott or a petition, I don't think there'll be much of an effect either way. How many causes have there ever been or reparations being made for inconveniences or damages to play experience on an online game? CC Corp especially is famous for never taking any compensatory action. Not compensating people for losing their characters in R1 is probably the best example here. Honestly, I think this is all a waste of time. That's not the point. We can't solve anything but just complaining we can. That's why I'm saying we should start some kind of a movement, even if they don't compensate for the recent event, where actions will be meaningful if CC Corp takes consideration to the fact that we're angry for what has taken place. I think these are both good ideas. I'm going to set up a site for this right away and start gathering petitions and boycott statements. Okay. I want to go back and save this. As of right now, I'm not really worried about Crimson Versus, as there isn't really much to do with Crimson Versus. So let's go back to the world for the final time. Yeah, I see how that's. gonna have to take 5 minutes. What block will you begin from? Let's start from the end. My name is Voight. I am a wandering, fully crest user. Sinonis, who hails from the depths of the abyss, is attempting to resurrect himself in this world. 3 evil crest users are performing the ceremony for his resurrection within the forest. The place is overflowing with karma of those who fell without fulfilling their mission. The ceremony continues. Sinonis will have his fill of this karma and revive himself without fail. Only those who receive the judge's mark from Falstaff can enter into the depths of the forest. The 3 evil crest users were once my humble students. I should have destroyed them when they were contaminated by the foul vapors of the underworld. I continue to pray that they would come to their senses. They destroyed their fellow students. Ilad is the name of their own ambition. They are frantically faithful to the Dark Lord, down to their twisted core. I beg of you, you must put an end to their schemes and defeat the Dark Lord Sinonis.
Also called the Forest of Pain. It's a nostalgic place for you, isn't it?
The Forest of Pain. Well, it feels like it's been years since I was here. Let's go. Where's Tabby? She told me in her message that she would be at the entrance. Wait a sec. Did she go in by herself?
Every phase or 5 blocks in the Forest of Pain is given a phase bonus. If you complete its conditions, you will receive a special item. Phase bonuses will be displayed in the first block of each phase and can be checked by pressing the X button on the full map. Perform a 25-hit combo. This shouldn't be that bad.
much what I expected.
Very low on SP here. These enemies are pretty strong, but it's fine because the Forest of Pain is a tough one. It is supposed to be set for level 135. I'm only 132. I'm also putting Shino in a lot of risk because she's 121. But she's going to level up pretty fast. Shino's and Atali's stats are going to be pretty much identical because they have the exact same character. So I think Shino's SP is more than Atali at this point. I didn't realize she had more SP at this level. Because Atali was nowhere near 800 at 121. Maybe Shino's character is a lot stronger than Etely's character because I want to be on this. I want to be on this.
Don't let your guard down.
We'll do this first. I've already hit my combo goal, which is 25. I did that right at the very beginning. This is actually gonna end them. I wonder if I actually could give Shino some better armor. 'Cause I do have better armor for Shino. Not at the level she is at, I don't. I don't think so. I have to check.
Pretty much what I expected.
Not at the level to get any of that. I can give her this. Might as well give you that. It's not mine. Oh. But I also have to save one for I have to save one for Tabby because Tabby uses the same thing.
Don't let your guard down.
do better next time, okay?
I gotta have some more chips. The reason why is because they're gonna start asking for more chims. I'm gonna go to the right. Also a good place to slow down. going this way sends me back around the other way.
Don't let your guard down.
backtrack, go to the right myself, because I do see the right side. So this is, the left is going to progress me over the other way, so we will have to go manually right, because I was expecting it to go all the way out and around. Go get Tabby through the forest of pain. took me to a dead end. I'm going to question why Haseo went through the forest of pain at the level he did. Because when you watch the anime, Forest of Pain is supposed to be one of the hardest dungeons in the world. And you gotta think, when he became the PKK, he had to be in level 100. And if the Forest of Pain requires you to be at level 135, there should be no way Haseo should be able to get through the Forest of Pain at level 100. Think about that for a second. That would be something that we should need to put our thinking caps on for. It says, how does a player at a level 100 go through a dungeon that's meant for level 135? And we got to think that most of the other characters in the game are right around Haseo's level or a little bit higher than Haseo. Abby, which seemed to have been one of the other focus in the anime, he was struggling on leveling up, so he was lower than Haseo, which you could understand why she was completely getting knocked out every single time she was in an area that Haseo was in, because she wasn't at the level to beat any of the enemies in there. Guy's probably thinking, poor Tabby. The reason why that she'd probably be in the Forest of Pain now is because she wants to prove that she's stronger. That's the only thing I can think of is the reason why she's in there. So, we aren't going to see her teacher in here. Or the character she calls teacher. I haven't seen him in here. YouTube's still making changes to the chat, even though my chat's still kind of messed up. There's a few others who's experiencing the same thing as well. Seems to be only in YouTube Studio side. Doesn't seem to be in where there's in other streams. I see it in YouTube Studio, so it must be a YouTube Studio thing. that is broken. Well, there isn't anything more that we really need to do, so, to be ready after his sale. This is a little refreshing to be running after a sale. Third block.
You're not doing
Reason why the goblin is in one hit. The goblin got in the way. Focus on making stronger.
Of course we won.
that Shino leveled up, she's gonna have more SP. I did say with Adelaide, with her leveling up, if she gets close to 150, she was gonna see 1K in SP. You can see that Shino, if she makes it into 130, she can actually be over 1K in 130. So it looks like Hiseo, if he makes it to 150, he could be at 1K as well, because he's tipping the edge of reaching 800 himself. Because I think he's very close to getting 700 at the moment. He could be over 700. Where he's at. Because I'm doing this because I'm running low on fairy drop. Should have bought more. It's okay. So yeah, he's close. He's in the 700s. So he's getting close to 800 as well. So.
Guard
Well, it's gonna get hurt.
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
Okay. Bring forward. We're going to end block 3. We're going to end up going to block 4. This is the only dungeon where it has more than 3 blocks. You notice that all the rest of them, they had about 3 blocks.
You're not getting away!
Get rid of it.
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
Five of them? Okay. There's 5 of them. I'm gonna skip the flower because I got enough Tims. Phoenix, if you're still in here, have you watched the anime yet? In here, is he? Hi, you ready for the next game I'm gonna do next week? I'll reveal the next game for next week when the stream's over with. At the end of the stream, I will reveal it. drops you down. Results for phase block. Bonus blocks 1 through 4. Performed a 25-hit combo. We did that. So they're going to give us 20 healing potions, which we can only hold 50.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
The boss fight. Maximum bazooka. Well, start using your Maxima bazooka here. down. He's almost done.
That was ugly.
You made it to block 5. From now on, you can warp directly to this block from the Chaos Gate. Abby is supposed to be in this area, so what I think I'm going to end up doing save here. We're going to leave. On this next platform, you may choose party from the menu item. can go to town now. We can buy stuff. We can get to block 5. Start from the 5th block. We deliberately did that on purpose. Because every 5 blocks you have the option to leave and come back. Perform 10 skill triggers. I'm thinking that I should be able to do that because I already end up doing that anyways with the Rengekis. Didn't have time to do the last one. Tough decision to make, but I gave up on it because I've got one extra one for Tabby. These doors are closed.
Don't be careless.
We might as well use it on this one. I'm pretty sure I've used about 10 triggers already. I'm still going to use more triggers. Her being 120, that's be able to get it. Carson is dating girl's feeling. So far, so good. So this will protect her a little bit.
Don't be careless.
solid guy in this one.
Let's go to the next one.
Bring it on!
I'm going to keep making her level up.
As expected.
I'm going to be over 500 this time, but it's still helping her out. I think I want to sit here and get some SP back. Doing good so far. I can't guarantee we're going to get Tabby in this stream, but I at least wanted to get through the Forest of Pain. The Forest of Pain is a pretty long dungeon, so we'll see what we can do. You've done those like Pit of 100 Trials and a lot of the other RPGs. Beyond Oasis has a Pit of 100 Trials, which I briefly showed it because I mistakenly fell through that hole behind that tree. You can actually reach the bottom of it if you rank up further than what I did. It is actually one of those things that you can't just stay in the middle of them like you can in this one. You actually go from the beginning and then you work your way at the bottom. This one, I think this was a little bit easier, even though the anime makes it seem like it's hard for most players. How many tokens you got, Di? How many tokens you got? You got 1K? 2K? 3K? Oh, not close to 1K yet. Getting there. Maybe after the next Ace Attorney stream, you'll be way over 1K. Got a few more of those Ace Attorney streams to go. Hopefully, we'll have that fixed up so that it'll work the way we want. I don't know why it's coming out of my account, why that message is coming from my account. Maybe the guys in the Discord server can fix that as well, so it comes directly from the bot itself and not from my account. probably up to him. Probably when he gets a lot of the residue cleared out.
Of course we won.
And still getting stronger. Okay, so we finished off block 6. He's going to take us to block 7.
Your guard's down.
network.
Bring it on!
As expected.
Avatar Awakening damage increase.
Don't panic. Pretty much what I expected.
Just learned bone. Which, if I go to kill triggers, we change that. The bone type. Bone Crusher isn't that strong because, let's face it, I haven't really focused on that particular skill. Finish with block 7, we'll go to block 8. We have one more block after this, then we'll go to block 10, which has a boss fight. Naturally, we'll have a boss fight.
You're open!
They're saying we're supposed to be getting some more snow. I did turn up the heater. When it went to the 40s and I was feeling chill. Oh. Would have been nice to give it to her, but I think I'm going to give that to Atlee. Atlee is probably going to need that more than, But it also depends on who makes it to 134 first. Or Atlee.
Bring it on!
Okay. Time to wait for this SP to get back up because I'm all out of fairy drop. So I think I'm going to go into the slums area to see if they have something better than fairy drop. take that. That's a trap room. Very interesting. Just a trap room. That's all that was just a trap room. So we're done with block 8. We're going to go to block 9.
Don't let your guard down.
Lady guard.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Technically use healing potions yet, which is a good thing. Good thing I haven't needed to use those healing potions because boss fight's coming up in the next block. Sticky might die. It's Sticky. Sticky's gonna die. Just means more XP for us. one turn. Okay. We'll be coming to the end of block 9. There it is. Form 10 skill triggers. Yep, we reached that. 20 healing storms. They're a little bit better than what we were getting, so we'll save that. So before I press forward to beat this boss, I will be filling up the SP gauge. Now, they might reward me with something different in the next one. It may not be for healing, maybe for SP, who knows? Maybe they're going to give me something better than a fairy drop. But I need my SP for this boss fight, which will be the last floor we do. We didn't get to see Tabby. At least we got a chance to see Shino. I may at some point do it off stream, get Tabby. Maybe in a Discord stream, you guys can come and see it in the Discord stream at one point or another. When I get back to it, you'll all see Tabby. Or take the incentive and play it on your own. Because it is a really good game. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed this game. There's another one I plan on. There's another RPG that I plan on playing. And it'll be more akin to your style, Guy. An RPG. I will tell you right now, it's very similar to Toho. And if you haven't seen the anime, you might want to watch the anime. It is very similar to Toho. It's a bit darker than Toho, but it's similar. Alrighty then. These gets filled up. Gonna take on the boss. There's only 10 floors. We get to meet Tabby. So I have a feeling that it's gonna be more than 10 floors. Any recollection to the anime, it's gonna probably be more than 10 floors. is our boss.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
A little bit shorter than that. I did not really expect to be reviving anybody, but I guess I had to.
That was ugly.
Alright. It's the block 10. From now on, you can warp directly to this block from the gas gate. Yeah, I can activate the terminal. Okay, so they have noble drops here, so that's good. That's where we're going to end it. This will be the last dot hack stream. I did a little bit of Force of Pain. I don't, like I said, I don't intend on finishing the Force of Pain. But I will probably get back to the Force of Pain in a Discord stream or whatever. Okay. So that's going to be the end for Dot Hack. Now Andy's going to go back and play Dot Hack to You on the PC because he does have a PC port of it, and he's going to show part 4. Now where I went was the PlayStation 2 version, which doesn't have a part 4. So I had to end it at part 3. Okay. I do have one more dot hack game that I can visit. Well, technically have 2. I have the PSP port, and I also have a Japanese exclusive dot hack that I can play. And plus, sometimes in the future, we're going to probably do 0. Next Wednesday, you ready for this, Di? Next Wednesday, we are going to be doing a series of 3 titles. 2 of which has had a remake. But I'm not going to play the remake. I'm actually going to be playing the original. One of them I will have to emulate because I don't have it on physical. But we will be doing Pac-Man World. And this, unfortunately, I don't intend on doing, but this came with the collection of these. So I got basically the entire Pac-Man collection for PS2. So I don't intend on doing this one, even though it is a niche racing game. I have another racing game for Shrek, which I have a nephew that was into racing, so there's racing games for him. I like NASCAR, but these kind of kart races didn't attract me as well as much as Mario Kart did, but yeah. This will be next Wednesday, okay? Next Wednesday. So, Pac-Man World 1, which is PS1. Pac-Man World 2, which is PS2. I'm doing all the original Pac-Man World 2. Now, I did beat this one. I didn't 100% it because to 100% you have to get all the fruit. And I'm pretty sure Di knows this, because I'm pretty sure she probably played this game. Right? You wish you played it. Are you gonna play the remake? Because it's only a visual upgrade. I don't see Miss Pac-Man in this version, but the remake for the first one, I don't understand why they got rid of Miss Pac-Man. But this one's going to be a difficult one if they try to remake it, because Ms. Pac-Man is part of the story and you do eventually play as her in this game. This one's a bit more open world than the other ones, so this one's going to be a very interesting one to play, because they have voice acting and they have dialogue and stuff like that. This was to celebrate the 75th anniversary. Yes, 3 is more story-driven than the other 2. So, that's next week. Again, the first one's going to be emulated. Tomorrow, I am starting a brand new one, brand new game. Technically not a brand new game. You don't hear much about 3. It's unpopular. Well, I played it. Compared to the 3 I actually enjoyed this one more than I enjoyed the other one. And I haven't really played the first one, but I know it's going to play just like Pac-Man World 2. Because this game does not really play the same as the other 2. Because he's got some new fancy moves. You play as the Ghost. At some point you do play as Ms. Pac-Man. So there's a lot of crazy moves in this one that sets it apart from the first 2. So I'm not sure why 3 is unpopular. It should have been one of everybody's favorites on the list because it's got a lot of unique moves and stuff like that, I guess. Maybe they didn't like the story aspect of the game. I thought the story flowed in real nicely. Each level you broke into a cutscene, which didn't really interrupt the game that much. 2, I can understand why 2 is most popular, but like I said, while I do like 2, I enjoyed 3 more, and somehow my box is broke. Somehow my box for this is broke. Yeah, but I enjoyed 3 more than I did the second one. And I'm pretty sure Pac-Man World 1 is going to play just about the same as Pac-Man World 2. The only reason why I kind of probably didn't enjoy 2 as much as I did 3 is the fixed camera angles. I wasn't really a big fan of the fixed camera angles. I didn't really enjoy it in the Resident Evil game. And any other game that had just plain fixed camera controls that you could not change the camera and get free will of the game, I didn't really enjoy that much. Pac-Man World's the same way. It's got a lot of fixed cameras into it. You can't really control the camera the way you want it. I didn't enjoy that. I guess that's that niche of coming from 2D games and going to 3D games. My games have no free will. So, yeah. So, that's why I enjoyed 3, because you don't have that fixed camera. You mean play Banjo-Kazooie, like eye on it, and they're fixed. Oh, place Banjo-Kazooie like eyes on it, and they're fixed. Okay. So, put eyes on everything. No, Mario's followed by a Lakitu with a camera, so... Like Sonic Adventure, some parts of Sonic Adventures had fixed cameras. So the fixed camera isn't really as annoying in Sonic Adventure as it is in Pac-Man. Pac-Man World. So there's some blind spots in Pac-Man World. I mean, tomorrow I'm playing another game. We're going to be playing The Legend of Oasis. I'm going to be doing that game blind. Just like I'm going to be playing Pac-Man World blind. So, yeah. And then Friday will be The Sims. You guys can work harder to get it finished or something like that. Because, you know, Tara's going to take a break from The Sims. I think she might go into Final Fantasy, which she's doing the original instead of remake, because she's going to give Andy the ability to do all the remakes. So be ready for that. She's doing the original. And you might end up playing with her, Di. You haven't played Final Fantasy, have you? I know Final Fantasy 2 is the one that she's going to hate the most, because that's the most grindiest Final Fantasy game ever, which I understand because I've played Final Fantasy 2 myself, and it's something that would have worked in a 3D RPG game if they had done it later. when they started making 3D Final Fantasy games, but I don't think it really worked well in Final Fantasy 2. And you'll see what I'm talking about when you guys get there. So, that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. So have a wonderful night.